Hi guys, this is Sabine from Zennumerostar.com. So I know it's not Sunday today, but I also know that it's Valentine's Day, and for some of you who might be seeing no movement today with your SP, I don't want you to be crushed over it, because I was in your shoes not too long ago, and I wanted to give you a message of hope and what you can do instead. Okay, if you're seeing no movement today, or if you think that you're seeing no movement today, I want you to listen carefully to the following, because I want to build up your confidence in 3 points. Point number 1. When there is no movement in your 3D, in your physical reality, what can you do? Okay, you need to understand that movement in your 3D reality will be the last to show up. The last to show up, and I insist on that. First, you will notice an inner movement, as in you having better thoughts and better feelings when thinking about your SP, about you in relation to that relationship, and about your SP. If you are in a complicated relationship from your point of view, from your perspective, this is also you taking a step back and making peace with the circumstances or situation, and being okay with the fact that despite the way your circumstances look right now, manifesting as in energy being shaped out of your thoughts and feelings about you, the situation, and your SP doesn't need to know about the context. Energy is being shaped in connection to your thoughts and feelings only. Let's say that you believe that it is God who is orchestrating it all on your behalf in the background. And I'm saying this because last week I have received, I think it was 4 or 5 emails about if I could help in the best prayer to manifest or things like that. So if you believe that you're being helped by God, okay, that's perfect. But let me tell you something. God is not looking at your circumstances thinking, my good self, no way on earth I'm going to be able to manage to sort her out. I cannot do it. I give up. Well, of course not. You absolutely cannot believe in that scenario, of course, because you know in your heart that God can create anything, anytime, right? So see, the way you have no movement right now is because you think and feel it is complicated, or that it will take a long time to show up. So for those of you who do believe that it is God who is behind it all, please let God do his magic, is what I'm saying, without analyzing your situation and reminding yourself of the last conversation or of the way you feel that SP hasn't done anything today for Valentine's Day. Also, let me tell you that some communities around the world do not particularly celebrate Valentine's Day, and some men think it's only a way to showcase love for one day only. So what is the point of this marketing hype? Isn't it better to celebrate your love the other 364 days? So whenever you feel sad or resentful or frustrated because you are seeing no movement, check within how you feel towards your SP, your relationship, and yourself. If you still feel bad, angry, negative, I would like you to do something different today to mark the start of your new relationship. So maybe take a few minutes to cook something you really like, or to go for a walk, or to listen to an upbeat song, or listen to a romantic song, if that doesn't make you feel sad, of course, or buy yourself some beautiful flowers or a nice box of chocolate, anything out of the ordinary, just to celebrate yourself. Because let me tell you something. Seeing no movement doesn't mean that you've done something wrong, or that you are not good enough, or need improvement, or need to improve yourself, or whatever. Not at all. It only means that you have perceived your situation to be against you, and as such, you're blocking your manifestation from showing up. You're preventing it from showing up. I know it sucks to be hearing this, but that's the truth, really. If you keep on having inner conversations, but at the same time you believe that you need to work on your self-concept to improve on a weakness of yours, first, you are not understanding what self-concept is all about, so please check my previous video and others. But it also means that you cannot experience something. Because despite inner conversations, for instance, if you believe that you need to improve something first, you cannot experience your SP right now. Do you understand where I'm getting at? Please understand, irrespective of where you are in your journey, you can manifest your SP. There is no qualification needed to be in a relationship. There is no diploma or certification saying grade A on being good enough to be in a relationship. No. And newsflash, your SP is not some type of perfect God either looking down on your insignificant you. Plus, sorry to break the atmosphere, but your SP also goes to the toilet. Okay, so I think I raised my point. Anyway, to recap, not seeing movement means that you are temporarily blocking your experience. So first thing first, check within how you think and how you feel, because if you don't feel better, you will not see any movement, period. Focus on feeling better. It doesn't need to take too much time either to feel better. Have closure on that situation and focus back on what you want the circumstance to look like instead. And then once you're clear about what you want, only persist in that new path and that new focus. The second way you can build your confidence up when seeing no movement is by checking around if one of your acquaintances or friends or whoever had the same problem as you, had some movement today. If they have, try and rejoice for them, because it means that it's coming for you too. In fact, and I will not go into a whole explanation here, but it simply means that your RAS, also known as Reticular Activating System, has adequately identified what you want to experience yourself and is giving you a glimpse of what you are about to experience. If you dislike seeing it in others, I'm afraid to say that this could delay a little longer your manifestation. And that is because your energy towards what you're seeing and the way you feel and think about it is going to be reflected at some stage in your 3D, in your reality, physical reality. And that is the whole concept of everybody is you pushed out, you see. It is therefore advisable that you rejoice at the experience in others that you will soon experience yourself. And number 3, to build up your confidence, if you're seeing no movement that you are on the right path, is if someone else offers something to you today, like flowers or for instance. I remember about 10 years ago, I was on my own. I got to work and when I arrived at my desk, I had a rose on my desk with a kind note from a secret admirer. That made my day, knowing that a guy had noticed me. It wasn't the guy I had in mind, but I felt important, and that was enough for me at that stage. Well, in May that year, so we were in February when I got that rose, and in May that very year I met someone, and for our first date he offered me a rose with a romantic note. To be honest with you, at the time, I didn't really know anything about the law of assumption, so I didn't take any notice. But now that I've been fully immersed in that community for a while, I can see in retrospect how important my attitude during Valentine's Day had been. Now, let's say that maybe no one has offered you any flowers to you today, or anything, or bought you a romantic dinner or whatever, and you haven't seen any of your friends spending a romantic time either. Don't fret, because the most important thing is your inner world. It's always your inner world, inner experience. So please allow me, to all my single viewers today, I do wish you a very happy Valentine, and I wish you a romantic moment with yourself. If you can, buy yourself a little something you wish you had been offered today. Well, if you have the finances, of course. If you like cooking, why not cook something romantic and finish your meal with something chocolatey, or have a takeout or a takeaway. That way you are showing to God or the universe or your higher self or consciousness the way you want or you like to be treated, the way you expect to be treated. Enjoy that special moment with yourself. Enjoy being you with you. Think to yourself, oh, my beloved SP, you're up for a treat because I am on fire. Once you're here, I dare you to be going anywhere, because that's right, I've put a love spell on you, my Valentine, and that makes you the luckiest person on earth. And on that note, my exquisite Zen manifestors, I am sending you all my good vibes. Cheer up. I know you can do it. I do believe in you. And I believe that you and your SP are up for a treat very, very soon. Rawr!